I found the boobs, I found the kitty cat, and I found the booty. What's up, you guys? It's your girl Couple Wet Wipes, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different, something I have not done in a while, but something I have done on this channel before, which you guys absolutely loved, and it's going to be a story time. I was very hesitant in doing this story time because of the fact that I don't have any old messages that would help you guys visualize everything better. I don't have the messages, they're gone. They're gone. I've searched for them, but it was years ago, so your girl was having some issues trying to find them. The messaging was done partially on the app called Kik, and if you do use this app, you know that once you uninstalled the app, all your messages are gone. They're gone for good. No tracing them back. Bye messages. I'm just gonna try and do the best that I can to help you guys visualize the story without, you know, the actual messages. Yeah, you guys like my shirt, by the way. I made it myself. E for effort. Yeah, so this story time is the time I catfished my ex. I know, you guys are like, where is she going with this? Yes, I catfished my ex while we were going out. So let's get into the story time. Alright, so it all started on a cool Sunday night. Guys, please don't call me insecure. Please don't call me psychotic. Please don't call me delusional, because I am. So it all started out when I was back when I was in a relationship with my ex, and I frequently, pretty often, had suspicion that he was cheating, and I had every right to. I'm not gonna get in depth, but I did have every right to. So one day I woke up. I'm crazy, you know, and I can be really spontaneous sometimes. I just woke up and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna catfish my ex today. Let's do it. Before I did it, of course, you know, crazy people always want to hear that they're not crazy, you know. So I asked my cousin, I was like, you know what, should I do this? Would I be crazy if I did this? Would I be crazy if I catfished? We're gonna call my ex Jackrabbit, okay? No, we're gonna call him Jack, okay? So I woke up and I was like, you know what? Should I catfish Jack? Like, should I do this just to see what he would do, you know? If it really came down to another girl approaching him via Kik, like what would happen? And you know what? I thought of this out of nowhere, but it was sort of like something that, it was events that led up to me, you know, getting up to this breaking point and just being like, you know what, I'm gonna catfish him. So prior to, let's go back maybe like a week or two, when I was going through his phone and I clicked on Kik. And you know, if you use Kik, you know there's a lot of girls that come in there and they're like, oh, hey cutie, wanna chat, rah 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 rah. So I was like, you know what, let me see what these cuties are texting my cutie about, you know, like what do they talk about? Is he replying to them? Is he ignoring them? Blah blah blah. So that's what really led up to where we are right now, me catfishing my ex. Alright, so again, I woke up, I asked my cousin, she was like, you know, this is her face every time I say something crazy I'm about to do. Speedy? That was her face, you know, it was just like, she was like a little iffy about it, but hey, I went right ahead and did it. So what I did was I set up a fake Kik account. Her name was Megan Brown, I believe. Yeah, Megan Brown. She was brown skin. Yeah, her name was Megan Brown. I had found a girl on Instagram, made that my profile picture, but the girl just, it all looked too fake, you know? Like some people on Kick, they have these profile pictures of like Instagram famous people, and you know it's not, like you just know it's not them, you know? It's like, no, you wouldn't be hitting me up. Like, I don't know. You guys understand what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. Like, it'll be this really Instagram famous person and they'll make fake accounts using them as their profile picture, and it's just so suspicious. It's like, it's just so shady. Like, no. Unbelievable. No, not believing it. And I know he's gullible, but not that. He was gullible, but not that gullible. So I was like, you know what? No. Scratch that. I'm gonna go find someone pretty, but not too Instagram famous, but still, you know, his type of girl, whatever that means. So I went, I found her, and made her my profile picture. Sorry to whoever that was, you know, I used you for a good cause. And I set it up, but I couldn't just stop there, you guys. I couldn't just stop there. Are you ready for this? I don't think you guys are ready for this. Let me know if you're ready for this. Let me know if you're ready to hear what your girl Couple Wet Wipes did. I went and I found some nudes. Yes, I went. You know, it's a little chilly in here, you guys. Let me get comfortable. So I went and I found some nudes that matched. Let me tell you, I was advanced at this stuff. I found nudes that matched exactly to the girl's skin color, Megan. I found nudes that matched up perfectly with Megan's skin color, and not just one body part. I found it all, baby. I found the boobs, I found the kitty cat, and I found the booty. Everything, literally everything. I had a good 7 to 9 in that range of pictures of Megan. Okay, and mind you, these were pictures of different people, but they all, you could not tell me, you could not tell Megan that those pictures were not her. You could not tell my girl Megan nothing. You feel me? I found all angles, from the back, from the front, in the mirror like this with the robe on, cleavage. Bro, you could not tell me. You could not tell Megan that that was not her. All right, so I got those all together. You guys, I had a lot of time on my hands, and I think it was a weekend. It was a Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, so I got them all together. And I looked over them so many times just to make sure. Like, even though right now I seem pretty confident, if you were in my shoes X amount of years ago, it was a few years ago, you would have been like trying to make sure that everything is right so you don't get caught. So yeah, I got everything together. I hit him up, and I was like, I hit him up on, no, first I was texting him on Facebook, right? Facebook Messenger. We were talking. All right.
Tell YouTube I said hi.
So we're talking on Facebook Messenger because I'm like, I don't want it to seem too sus, you know? I don't want it to seem like, because he would have been thinking, okay, Sydney's not hitting me up. Oh, I just said my name. You guys can know my name, whatever. Sydney's not hitting me up, but this girl Megan is hitting me up, having a full-blown conversation with me. That's sus. She's not texting me on Facebook because she's too busy on a fake account texting me on Kik. So you know what? I had 2 phones, one for the trap and one for the low. All right, I had 2 phones. I don't know if it was 2 phones or my iPad and my phone, but I know I had 2 devices, right? And I was texting him on Facebook off of one, and then on the other, that's where I was on Kik as Megan. So I'm texting him, going back and forth, right? So I'm texting him on Messenger. Then when the time is right, I hop in and I hit him up on Kik. So while he's texting me, he answers to Megan, and I'm like, hey, Megan's like, hey cutie, you know, want to chat, rah rah rah. And he's like, yeah.
You know how I feel. Why would you say that? Like, you put me in such an uncomfortable situation. Like, you know I'm not happy. You know I tried to see if it'll work out here.
This guy's like, yeah, he's answering to the girl. Which was an eye-opener, but let's continue. He answers to the girl and he's like, yeah, and she's like, oh, you sexy, rah rah, I wanna chat. He was like, yeah, where you from? And I believe I said, where did I say I was from? I think I said Maryland or DC. I think it was DC. I said I'm from DC. And he's like, oh, you're not too far. We could come. When you gonna come see me? Blah, blah, blah. That's what he was starting to say. Like, when you gonna come see me? I'm like, oh, blah, blah, we could be together. I asked him. I said, are you single? And guess what this guy says? Yes.
What?
I'm single. What's up? We could link up. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, but it doesn't end there. While Megan is texting him, which is me, while she's texting him, I'm being smart and I'm also texting him on Messenger as me, as Sydney, you know, his girlfriend, for at this point almost 3 years, 2 to 3 years, almost 2 years probably. And I'm texting him on Facebook and I'm like, oh, what are you doing? You know, what are you doing? He's like, oh, cleaning.
What?
Really? Really? And mind you, he was texting me back late. So I was like, you know, what's taking you so long to text back? Why you hitting me with the late replies? He's like, oh, I'm cleaning. Just relax, babe, I'm cleaning. My mom's forcing me to clean the bathroom. I'm like, you're cleaning, huh? Cleaning, huh? Cleaning out those cake messages that you don't want me to see. Cleaning up your tracks that you thought I wouldn't discover. But the gag is, I'm discovering them at the same time you're trying to clean them up. Come on now. Come on now. Don't try to play me like I'm stupid. I am top notch when it comes to investigating, you guys. I am top notch. So this guy is like, you know, I'm cleaning, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like absorbing all this. I'm going along with the flow. As I know he's lying to me. Mind you, I know he's lying. He's lying. He's still continuing to reply late to me. Lying. And then he asks Megan, oh, let me see a little something. Let me see a little something. Let me see a little something. And guess what? That's when I decided to drop the nudes to make this whole catfishing encounter even more real, even more believable, even more realistic. I dropped them in and he was like, wow. I didn't drop them in all at once because that would just be sus. That would just be sus. That would make me look suspicious because I'm dropping them all in like one. So like, oh, okay, news, you want news? No problem, here you go, let me drop them all in. No. So I dropped one so you can see my face. In that picture, the girl was covered, her body was covered. She had like her cleavage out. She was wearing like a two-piece, but there was no light. It wasn't that explicit. So he was like, oh, let me see a little, let me see some more, let me see what you got. Baby, that's when I dropped them tits. That's when I dropped that booty. And of course, he asked for the kitty. I was like, nah, you show me something. And guess what, you guys? He showed her something. He did. He showed her something. And then she showed the kitty after. And at the same time, I'm texting him on Messenger, why are you replying late, blah, blah, blah. Once he sent, so something from him, that's when I knew, like, that was just like an eye-opener for me. It was like, dang, so this is what you do, you know, and you're lying to me as you're doing it. So this whole situation was just an eye-opener, and I'm thinking like, okay, so all the girls in your cake talking about, hey cutie, hey this, hey that, this is what you're giving back to them. This is the type of energy you get. Okay, cool, right? So then it doesn't end there. Then, okay, so after he sent what he sent back to her, I hit him up on Facebook, and I sent him a long paragraph, you guys. I poured my heart out into that paragraph. It was filled with anger, disgust. It was just filled with so much ooh. And I was so passionate about what I was writing, because you know what? It hurts when you suspect something, but you tell yourself, no, don't be suspicious, just chill, they're not doing anything. And then you find out, even though you had that gut feeling and you were in denial, then you find out that you were right all along. And you're just like, wow, cool, you know? So I texted him that whole long paragraph, and he was shooketh. He was shooketh. He did not know what to do. I texted him the long paragraph, and then at the end, I closed it off with, and by the way, I'm Megan. Dun, dun, dun. Yep. Texted him how, you know, I can't trust you, and then you wonder why I can't trust you, and then I just ended it off. I sealed it. I put the icing on the cake. By the way, I'm Megan. Tell me that was not lit. Tell me that was not lit for me to end it off like that. But yeah, and then afterwards he tried to turn things around on me, like, oh, you're psychotic, you're crazy, why are you doing things like this? Yeah, I'm crazy, but I can't be that crazy if it turned out like this. Is it cheating? If it was a fake person, did he cheat? But then at the same time, it can be considered cheating, because if that was any other person, he would have had that same response to them. So comment down below, guys. I really want to hear back from you guys. Yeah, you guys, so that was a story time about the time I catfished my ex. Like this video up, hit that subscribe button, show me some love. Don't forget to comment down below, you guys. Turn that post notification bell on, and get this video to 25 likes for more story times, you guys. I think you guys like story time. And if I do say so myself, I'm pretty good at them. I want you guys to stay up like a layup, stay cold and never fold, stay dead ass and never pass, because if you do, I'm on that ass. Couple of wipes is out, you guys. Peace.